All right, welcome back. Man, holy Christ, delays. Yeah, a lot of my local shops, or a lot of local stores, just got delayed out the ass for product. Luckily, one shop still had them, but all they had was Black Clover, which is fine because I kind of want Black Clover. I did want Bleach Volume 2, but unfortunately, no shops nearby have Bleach anymore, so I'm shit out of luck on that. Luckily, someone locally did get a case somehow, so I have to rely on them. But yeah, I'm not opening a lot of product because this set release, Bleach Volume 2 and Black Clover, were really ass. It was so bad that shops just pre-releases just got delayed out the ass. They're doing it, a lot of them are doing it next week, which is a week after release. So at that point, who gives a shit? But yes, we managed to get a box, 3 loose packs, because it was all they had in the open box, and then a structure deck. So we'll just start with the structure deck first, right? Because the new structure for these is in place. There is no alt art anymore. From what I understand, it is... Alright, there's an alt art, but it's not like the 1 in 25 or whatever structure decks. It is now a pack that you can get with 4 cards, and one of the cards is an alt art. I actually don't know what's in the pool of cards, so we're gonna find out together, I guess. If I can get this shit open. Okay. But yes, nothing's gonna stop me from opening product regardless, even if it comes in really late. Okay, yeah, so... There's no altar, like, normally it would be, like, the main 2 cards, so, like, this set would have been the Asta and the for red, but now they're doing it by these packs. Yes, 4 cards per pack. Apparently there's I believe it's purple Asta, purple Henry, and then green Asta, green I believe. So, yeah, one of these 4 are altars, so we'll start with this. And this is how they're apparently doing things going forward, which is nice, because, let's be honest, you get a bunch of structure decks, and you don't pull the alt charts, like, what's the point? Now you have a bunch of bulk structure decks lying around, and it's honestly an absolute waste. I think it's better if they do it this way. So we don't get the Yes, it was a green we have the 1 cost Asta. This is... it's okay. It's for Black Bulls, but Black Bulls suck. We have the Henry Legolant. Also for Black Bulls. Switch your PvP. This is... oh, yeah, it's not that great. Here we have the Asta. All right, so we have the Asta alt for 2. Was it true? Because required energy is 3. Oh yeah, it's a really weird deck. You like treat a lot of the cards as if they cost 3 for some reason, but then they're just a 2 cost. I don't know. Might look into the deck, but it's just getting the cards is gonna be a pain. Yeah, this is the more sought after one, I think, but it's like okay. I don't know. These cards are okay in terms of play, but it is nice that they're doing the alt arts this way. Because I sure as hell don't want to go through structure decks to try and get all that shit. And the structure deck is red, which is funny because you would think, red structure deck, so one of the alt arts, or one of the cards would be red, but unfortunately it's not. Julius, Nova Chrono, don't play that. We have the Asta, you play 4 of these. Of course, is your 0 cost, so you're going to be rating a shit ton. Gosh, place face down, you get double attack, that's not bad, but no triggers. Cool. Finroll. Oh, this is just the... okay, this is the thing. You don't play that either in the red deck. Yami, you can't play that. He's just your typical active and then 2-gen. Luck is another 0 cost. He is an active trigger. You could play him. I don't remember all the zeros for the deck, though. Or for the color. Bounce gens, I don't like playing them, so... But it's up to you. These cards are interesting. They're always based on preference. So, it's up to you if you want to play these or not. I personally don't like playing them if I don't have to. Unless I'm playing a high-gen deck, which is typically going to be green. Final triggers, and then you have your specials. Of course, you're playing 4 of these in the red Asta deck. This one is interesting. I do want to slot this in somehow. She gets 5K. She's 5K on your turn, and she's a damage 2, but she's a 5 cost, which sucks. Like when you're playing 5 costs, it just adds a potential brick to your hand because you'd rather curve into the 4, which is going to be your height when it comes to red. But you rather curve into 4 than having to try and curve into 5 potentially just to play this. There's not many cards in red that are above 4 cost. And also she's like a non-trigger too, so not that great. Step Asta, you do play this. Another Asta name, and he's a stepper. Also, 1 cost 2,500, really good. And then this is like a 4 of the Asta. This is just on play. This is your new card that we have. This is I believe, a negate. Yes. Our very first negate, and it loses all base abilities until the start of your next turn. It's a very strong effect, has a lot of interesting applications, and a lot of interesting judge rulings. Oh my god. Funny enough, use this on like a king raid, for example. Now your opponent has a 5k blocker. Use this on like a Watchdog Man for green for OPM. It now can move, right? There's a lot of applications to use this kind of effect, but these aren't going to be commonplace. As far as I understand from JP, there's not a lot of sets that have cards with negates, which kind of sucks. I like negates, but I also come from Yu-Gi-Oh. Also, we see here we get 2 of the SRs, right? We got 2 of the Astas, which is typical for the structure decks, but instead of 1 non-foil and 1 foil, we do have 2 foils now. So these are always gonna be foil, which is really nice. Charmy, 1k BP boost. You don't need that though, so it's whatever. Noelle, you play her if you're playing the Noelle in your red deck, so she's not bad. She just become a 4k and she's a 2-gen step, so that's really good. Magna Swing, this is garbage. She's a non-trigger. Also, like, why would you play him when you have Luck? Luck is literally a 0 cost, 2k, and he has an active trigger. Sorry, dude, I'm not gonna play a non-trigger for no reason. Unless they make like a Magna Raid in like Volume 2 or something. But, you know, until then, who cares? You know, just a 2-gen draw card. At that point, I'd rather play Noelle, to be honest. And then we have the Uno. This one's actually pretty good. I actually thought about playing this. I don't know how many I would play, though. Probably like 2 at the very most. Because you set to active. If it attacks and isn't blocked, draws a card. And on play, if you have an Asta, you can move something on your opponent's front line to their energy line, which is really good. He's also a color trigger, but the other issue is I think leaked is or not like Leeb. Leeb, I believe, is a color trigger, the other red color trigger, and he's just way better. So it's hard. Like, he's a really good effect. This is a really good 5-2, which is surprising because a lot of 5-2s in the structures are garbage. But he's a color trigger, unfortunately. So it does have to contend with the other one. Emergency Meeting is like fine. You get 2 red characters with 3 or less. So, and then we have our AP cards. I don't think they do AP foils anymore for structure decks. I could be wrong. Someone could correct me on that. But as far as I understand from these things, because of the way the packs work, there's no more AP foils? Question mark. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. Now we get onto the pack opening. Yes. I'll probably put a timestamp in the description for this, if I'm not lazy. But yes, this is 3 random packs from a box that was already open, so we'll see what happens. This is for green. She's active, gains 1,000. Maryland is garbage. 0 cost Asta, yeah, you play Noelle, good for the Noelle deck, obviously. Also, I separated the green. Stupid. What is this? Choose one character, field gains 1,000. Stupid. I hate those cards. The only card that I ever played this in is like yellow SAO for the Yu-Gi-Oh. That's about it. But this is like garbage. She doesn't have a raid. She doesn't do anything. She's just a Black Bull name, which I guess you would play in the Black Bull deck. But that deck sucks. We have another Charmy. Funny enough, that's the better one compared to this one. Vanessa there. We have a final trigger. That's nice. Laura Pachika. You can play her in that build too. It's an okay build, but you have the other better red builds to play. We have the special. Choose one character with BP equal to or less than the highest BP of the characters in your field and sideline it. I kind of like that. At least this is nice. I wish we had more specials like this because it's very generic and it's not like, oh, you need X name to use this special in Kilo 5K. No, this is just the highest BP of characters. So even though it is Yami using the Dark Dimension Slash, you don't need Yami in the field, which is really nice. We have that and ooh. That's pretty good. We have the Yami Rare. Reduce this card's AP by 1. Wait, if a character on your field has high BP higher than its base BP. Oh, interesting. So you would boost something and then play this to then use only 1 cost. And he's what? Yeah, 4. Wow, your turn of 5k damage too. Pretty good. Maybe I do build green after all. But hey, we hit big. We got the Asta Raid. Yeah, this one also introduced a new mechanic. Yeah, start turn, place top card from this raid character into your sideline. If this character has a face down card underneath, place 1 face down card underneath this character into your sideline instead. And when play, choose up a character with 4k or less in your sideline. So he's just like, he just kills on play, and then the next turn at the start, you just take the top card. Or if you have a face down card, you just place that instead. Otherwise, he's just a 4k vanilla at that point. He's a 5 cost, which kind of sucks. So I don't see myself playing a lot of. I mean, it does kill, but 5 cost, I don't like doing that. I think curving it to 5 just sucks a lot of the time. But you still play him anyways. Maybe 2. You could play. I mean, it's not bad. You play 4 of them, it's fine. But again, you have to curve into it, which is always iffy when it comes to this game. Charmy again. We have Gray. We have the Dark Triad. We actually had 2 finals. They need to do more of these too, Because a lot of times, like, I think I pulled it earlier, right? Yeah. They need to do more of the finals to represent the different traits in the color. Because a lot of times, it's, like, one final. Like, for example, JJK, like, they had, like, the Mahito domain expansion, and that's the AP restamp. But they don't have one for the Kyoto school, which technically, I guess, they don't have domain expansions, I guess. But there's always simple domain. You could be, like, simple domain, and then that's the AP restamp for them. But whatever. It is what it is. Mariolona. It's I guess it's a little nice because you can pull different ones of these and they just like based on like the archetype traits, or you just have multiple finals that all work the same anyways. Gosh, Fuegoleon. With this character has 5k or more, gains impact 1. Is this the winner card? This might be the winner card actually for the season. So that's what it is. And we have the SR Xenon Zagradis, the Dark Triads. Oh yeah, this one like turbo the shit out of your deck and then get stuff in your sideline, and it's basically doing what Purple Bleach does. You remove stuff from your sideline to get effects. It's whatever. But these are good. These are good. These are holy shit. Loose packs. Turns out I should have picked... the store I got this from had 2 loose packs of Bleach. I don't know why I got it. I didn't get them for some reason. I just didn't think about it until I left. This is a really funny win con card. It's just, at the end of your attack phase, if you have no cards in your deck, and you have 3 or more Dark Triad cards, affinity cards with unique card names. So basically, it's Zenin... I want to say Zenin, Dante, and what the hell is that girl's name? Not Vermilion. I don't remember her name. We'll pull her at some point, but I don't remember her name. But yeah, if you have the 3 of them on your field and you have 0 cards in your deck, you win the game. Notice how it says game, by the way. Not match, game. Really important. Because in the best of 3, you just win the game. So, yeah, they're not going down the Yu-Gi-Oh route. You know, when Victory Dragon. Nero, not bad. That's funny. Double Nero. Finroll. Yeah, Vanica right here. Perfect. Yeah, she's the other Zogradis name. It's Vanica, Zenin, and then Dante. So yeah, you have all 3 of them in your field. This also, Dark Triad kind of plays like Muzan a bit. A lot of wind sideline shit and stuff, but they don't have a lot of triggers. So, really cool. Black Pulse. Lose the key. Choose one of the final 4. These specials are also interesting too. When it says something like this, it loses BP. So it doesn't just kill, it reduces their BP, which is kind of interesting. But there are cards like Kenpachi that just say, no, my BP can't be reduced. Yami, he was a judge card. We have Fuegoleon again, and we have a AP card. Damn, that was a crazy 3 packs. Now this makes me regret not getting the loose packs for Bleach, because I actually really need Bleach. The problem is I need to get Bleach bulk, mostly, which I'm getting tomorrow, to be fair. But I need to get Bleach bulk. And it's mostly because the yellows, I mostly need bulk, other than, you know, the Giselle, which is an SR, but she should be cheap because yellow fucking sucks. And then this purple Ichigo, which is just the SR for that. Blue, I do not give a shit about. I'm not building it. They look cool, but 5 SRs, sorry, dude. And you basically need to, like, get, like, playsets of all of them. Nope, I'm good. And then green, I don't have any of the cards for. I just don't care about the decks, so... We'll put this on the side. Our first box topper. Our one and only box topper, honestly. Because the locals near me, unfortunately, is not getting the shipping this week. So, we're just not getting boxes, I guess. But, Mariolona, cool. I probably use her, question mark. But I won't be playing Black Clover for a while. This is really just a singles angle at this point. Actually, I should probably do this instead. Put these back. I may have moved them aside to show the box. But, okay. Undine, Luck, Zenin, Dorothy Unsworth. Oh, she's one of those. Mimosa, there is an SR for that, so I wonder if we'll pull her. She might be pretty good. She's decent. Asta, Gosh, and then Yami. Perfect. The FaceTime mechanic is interesting. I believe we do not see this mechanic again until Nikkei later this year, because Missilus specifically has effects that put cards face down, I believe. I think it's Missilus. I don't think it's Tetra. Pretty sure it's not Elysian, but Elysian is not its own real archetype, because it's really just Missilus, counters, Pilgrims, Inherit / Dorothy, and then Tetra. But Dorothy, Mimosa, Kaiser, final. Mimosa, Magicula. There's that. And okay, damn, this box is cracked. This is the last box they had too. AP foil. We love to see it. This actually looks pretty sick too. Yeah, that looks actually pretty nice. So, AP foil. It is what it is, right? Rewarded. rewarded for not buying so many boxes, I guess, which is crazy. I buy 8 boxes of a set and pull, like, maybe the AP foil and stuff. But I'm spending, like, $600 for, like, the boxes. I'm like, fuck. So, this was pretty good. Jack the Ripper, Asta, Cecil. Yeah, I definitely can't build it. I need too many SRs to really make anything from Black Clover is the problem. So, we have Charlotte, Rosalie, and then we have the Dante SR. So, we'll actually put this side here. Yeah. The gosh color trigger, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Just as this is a whole set, Bleach is literally just an up expanded pack. So, luckily, don't need too much of that. Lola, final, Noct, Yami, Noelle, and Demon Slaying Sword. Okay, final, nice. 2 guys doesn't matter because I have the structure deck. Actually, I guess, well, the structure deck comes with like 2 of them, I think. So, yeah, I actually need 1 more. So, it's fine. This is actually really good. I was going to say it's whatever, but I forgot the structure deck only has like 2 of them. And I need to pick up another structure deck, but the store only had 1, so. Lieb. I'm glad this got printed. Initially, people did think that this was not going to be reprinted because of like set code number and stuff. But yeah, this is the other color trigger. That's the issue. The Uno is really, it's really good for 5-2 compared to all the other structure deck 5-2s that we've had so far. The problem is he's a color trigger also. So you're competing with Lieb, and Lieb is just way too broken. It's just another card you can raid an Asta onto, and on play draw a card and place a card from your hand face down under this character. So the way you're doing it is you're playing this, put card face down, raid that other 4-cost or 5-cost Asta, so that way he doesn't die, or that way you don't lose the raid at the start of your next turn. So you still have him up at least. But yeah, this lets you get another face down under it, which is the mechanic of the deck, which is good. Vanessa, Nozel, okay, and then we have the Asta for purple. Interesting enough. It's 4. Yeah, it's 4 or more other Black Bulls. It just gets impact. The one battling this loses Nullify Impact, which is actually really good. Because now Nullify Impact just doesn't really matter for this. So, and then on sideline, place a Black Bull from your hand sideline. If you do play up to 1 base character or base card of this raid character set to resting on your front line. Yeah, that's not bad. The problem with Black Bulls is they have a severe lack of triggers. Like, it's really bad. So, you're basically playing with like 36 triggers, I think, or something like that. The Black Bulls, otherwise, it's kind of cool. They're very straightforward. There's nothing unique about them. But, yeah, lack of triggers really sucks in this game. Because if your opponent is actually good and has played the game enough, they'll know what the deck is. Oh, another foil. Not foil, another AP card. Also, Yami as well, again. But yeah, if your opponent knows what deck you're on, then they'll know probably things like trigger count and stuff, right? Like, if I'm playing against, like, Demon Slayer Purple, Volume 1, I know they're not going to have a lot of triggers, so I could just go aggro on them, knowing they probably won't hit triggers realistically, so. Nero, Dark Triad, okay, cool, Darilona, gosh, Finro, Black Bulls, and Uno. As on your field gains is 500, you may place, there's no point in playing that. Final for Black Bulls is really good. I'll probably still build the Black Bulls anyways. I think it's just going to be cheap enough that it'll be fine. It's literally just a raid-centric deck at that point, though, because I think the Yami is also an SR for purple, so you need them both. Finral, Vanica, Uno, Henry, so Zenin. Asta, Valkyrie Armor. I want to play the Noelle build, but I think it's, like, not the best build, but it's still fine. I just want the Noelles, honestly. Rivals, okay, that's a special. Wait, what the hell is? Wait, first let's look at this. Wait, should you get 2K less than your plus front lines? Either Asta units on your field, 4K. If Asta and Uno. Oh, good, it's on your field. I thought it was front line for a second. 3-cost raid. Your opponent can activate draw abilities during trigger check resulting from damage dealt by this character specifically. That's stupid, I guess. I wish it was just all in together. I guess they make it too broken. During your turn, if units on your field, all characters you're on your field gain 500. When attacking, reveal the top card of your deck. If the reveal card is 3 more energy, this card gains impact until the end of the turn. Place the reveal card on the top or bottom of your deck. That's pretty good, actually. Holy shit. That's really good. Yeah, maybe we do build green after all. Ooh. This kind of reminds me of ALO. I think their curve for this build for green is 3, actually. Similar to ALO. The other build is Clover Kingdom, which is you're genning up to 7 for, like, the Mariolona and shit. And it's just another high gen deck. There's nothing noteworthy about it. Actually, that's actually pretty good. Holy crap. All-Knowing Priestess, Dante, Loro Pachica. Nullify impact win play. Put the card. Yeah, that's a Loro Pachica build, but there's not really enough cards. You're playing out like Noelle, I guess, but it's not that great. Kaiser, Dante, Jack the Ripper. 6 or more energy gen. This gets 15. It's okay. You still have the Jenny energy, which sucks ass. You're not getting the energy gen until late game anyway, so it doesn't matter. Noelle, President Demon King, Secre, and oh, Noelle, baby. That's what we like to see. This is pretty good. Use an event. This gets 1,000 in impact until the end of turn. And then when played, it gets all the abilities below. If you have the required number of event cards in your 2 or more, can be blocked by 3k or less. 4, your opponent must block this card. That's crazy strong. So yeah. Man, the alt arts. I also want the alt arts too, but I'll just wait till they go down. So my prediction for the market for this set is that there are a lot of stores that did get delayed due to distribution issues. So there will be a little bit higher than average prices. That's my prediction. Once it officially releases tomorrow, it won't go down as hard as other sets. And this is also a somewhat competitive set, mostly because of red. But because of distro issues, there will be some higher than expected prices, but they will still go down. It just won't go down as fast as other sets have. That's Fanica and Mimosa. Okay. So we have 4 SRs. We got an alt art, I guess, technically in the foil AP. It is what it is. I like the foil AP still. It's actually a good one at least, but, alt arts hit differently. Laura Pachica, I see we have a Fuegolian and the Mary Lola. Yeah, this is a 7 cost that you're getting up to. She doesn't impact damage too. And on activation, it just gives 1k to someone else. Also switches them to active, which is really good. But again, you're getting 7, and if you played UA up till now, since the start, we have a lot of decks that already gen energy, or that are already high gen energies. We literally just got one at SAO, and that was Sinon. Unfortunately, we did get the announcement for the SAO Volume 2, so Sinon will be way better, but we do get purple, which is a really, really strong color. I've been testing it myself. It's really strong, but it's kind of complicated to play because there's just a lot going on. UA, though, is more just like a combo deck kind of thing. Oh, nice AP as well. It's just combo decks, basically. Like, the more sets we see, the more you realize that it'll just be more people doing stuff on their turn. Because not like Yu-Gi-Oh! There's no hand traps or anything, so you're just watching your opponent go off and do a bunch of searches and shit. So, yeah, Henry's, and then, Blackpool, Yami, Dante. Ooh, I see an alt art. And Asta. Damn! Wait, this is a 1-star. Oh, I guess there's no signature on it. There are signatures in the set, but damn, that's a really nice alt art. Okay. Banger, alt art. That gives me 2 of the 5 costs. I definitely still can't build the deck, really, but I can play it, but it's not efficient because I don't have all the cards I need. Oh, man, getting the bulk. God, it's going to be so annoying. I guess, to be fair, I wasn't really going to go hard on this set anyways. So we'll have to see how it goes. Oh, there's another leave at least. I think it puts me at 2. Luck Noel. I have 1 more pack. Okay, so I pulled 5 SRs, 2 APs, 1 foil AP, and 1 alt art. I believe that's all my alt arts. This is either a rare or SR, I think, because I believe the foil AP... No, the foil AP should take the slot of just anything. It doesn't have to be an alt art, but, I mean, if it is, it's fine. But I actually don't know, because, I've only put 5? Yeah, I've only put 5. Zenon, Imagine Never Giving Out Final, Nozel, great, Dark Triad. I see an SR. It is Yami. Yeah, Yami is another SR. It's not a raid, but he is another SR that you do have to play in the Black Bulls if you're going to play that. So if you have 6 or more other ones, you just sideline a 4k or less. And on attack, it just gives a Black Bull 1k more. So you do have to play him. Whether at 4 or not, I'm not sure, because he does cost 2 AP, and the color doesn't have anything that, like, AP restands when you play and stuff. So yes, you basically need like a final in your hand just to get an AP restand to make use of it. But otherwise, for 4-2, not bad. But yeah, that was the pulls. Unfortunately, that's all I really have for this. So we pulled a sick alt art, honestly. We pulled 6 SRs. We pulled the alt arts. And then we have the foil AP as well. So very good pulls, honestly, off of a structure deck, I get. Well, structure deck doesn't really count, but off of what, 16, so 19 packs and 3 of them from a loose box. That's pretty good. You know, if they still have those packs of bleach at their store later, maybe I go back to pick it up. Or maybe I pick it up tomorrow. Who knows? It's in Portland, which is the problem, so I have to kind of drive out there to get them. But yes, that is all the pulls for now. I will show it in just a second. I just need to organize this stuff. Luckily, not as much bulk, so man, all these stuff kind of makes me want to build all this stuff. But I know purple's garbage and green's not bad. But yeah, Altart, Asta, Yami, Mariolona, Noel, Asta, and then Dante, and then the foil AP. Well, we redisplay this, but yeah, pretty good pull. So thank you for watching this. If I manage to get bleach boxes at a point, maybe I'll do an opening of that. But right now it looks kind of bleak, and at this point I really just need bulk from bleach. So I don't know if I really want to open it or not. I do want to try and get some of the Altarts and stuff, but there's some really bad cards in there. Like the Mayuri sucks. He's ass. So either it is what it is. Otherwise, that'll be it for my openings for now. If I get more, maybe Black Clover, Bleach, I will probably try to get boxes to open them, but it's not guaranteed. Otherwise, the next openings, I guess, is the next set, which I believe is FMA, I want to say. I think it's FMA. No. It's Bleach Volume 2. After this will be Bleach Volume 2. Then we go into Rare Battles, and then FMA is in July. So, yes, the next will be Bleach Volume 2. I do plan on opening boxes of that, hopefully, assuming local stores don't get screwed by distros. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the polls.